What up YouTube, it's Misery's Company. In this video, we are back with yet another Dragonheir Silent Gods video. And now, as a reminder, this game is out right now for you to play on Windows, Mac, the Epic Store as well as both mobile for Android and iOS. This game is so much fun. I have been playing it literally daily since it came out. The game incorporates several RPG tabletop mechanics from some of your favorite games such as Dungeons and Dragons. Now, as a reminder, Dragonheir Silent Gods is the second blockbuster game that Nuverse has come out with, the first being Marvel Snap. The game was also revealed at Apple's WWDC this past year, and it is built and adapted to Apple's newest technology. Dragonheir Silent Gods is not just a mobile game, guys. This game is literally, you can play it wherever you want on the go, as well as your PC, both PC and Mac, which again, I love because when I travel, I bring my Mac laptop and don't have my full setup, but now I can actually bring the game with me and still play on a high-end device without just having to play on my mobile device. We're gonna go ahead and get into some gameplay and summon some of the absolute best legendary heroes in the game of Dragonheir Silent Gods, but first, thanks to Dragonheir Silent Gods for sponsoring today's video. For those of you that are new to my channel or new to the game, Dragonheir Silent Gods is an open world with a Western fantasy theme and a lot of D&D like tabletop RPG game mechanics. You will experience battles with explosive combos, dice rolls, and NPC controls in the game. And who doesn't like a good NPC? All right, so we are trying to unlock our very first legendary hero in Dragonheir Silent Gods. I could not be more excited and nervous for this video, just to prove that I don't actually have any legendaries. Here are my current heroes, all epics, and my main characters who I'm using, as well as a rare. So literally nothing else. Rares, I mean, epic is as high as I got. So I got 20 of the Heliolite dice. And we're going to roll 5 at a time. We're going to watch the cutscene just to make sure that we have the best possible chance of getting a legendary. I don't care what legendary I get. If I get one, I promise, even if it's awful, I will build an entire team around it. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. First 5. We'll be able to do 4 of these rolls. In the first 5, we're looking for gold light. We got 2 epics. That's not bad. I do need some defense. I very much need some defense. So no legendary on the first one, but 2 epics. All right, so he's a support. Zarloth. His passive is every 4 basic attacks heal the ally with the lowest HP with 100% of inflicting silence to the enemy for 5 seconds. Cannot cast or use skills. Very good. Deals necrotic damage to enemies within range with a 75% chance of inflicting recharging speed penalty. Reduces recharging speed by 30%. Dang. And then ultimate summons a prison at the designated location for 5 seconds, dealing necrotic damage to enemies within range every 1 second for the duration of the prison with a 35% chance of inflicting fear on enemies for 5 seconds. Also heals all allies at the meantime. Good lord, that guy is sick. And then his aura is attacking aura. Increase all allies attack by 24% in all battles. He's actually really good for an epic. Wow. That's another rare. We already have him. All right, here's the epic. It's a rally. I have some, but they're not great. So passive is there is a 50% chance of granting rally to a random ally for 10 seconds after the hero casts a skill. Okay. Launching 2 attacks on the target, each dealing radiant damage. The second attack is a 50% chance for the hero to gain rally for 10 seconds and recharges the hero's ultimate energy by 10 seconds. Okay. And then jumps to the target area, dealing radiant damage to enemies within range. If the hero has a rally when unleashing the skill, it consumes rally, increases the damage by 50%. Rally is a really good thing, I feel like, but I don't have anyone that I could use with it. So there's that. All right, next 5. Let's roll. Looking for gold. I am so nervous. Looking for gold. Gold. Oh my God! Legendary! Oh my God! Who did I get? I feel like my face is red. Oh my God! Who did I get? Who did I get? All right, I just want to see the legendary. Oh, Twitch! No way his name is actually Twitch. Wow, shout out if you know who that's from. Oh my God. That's so sick. He looks awesome. That's so cool. And he's poison. So his passive is whenever an enemy is inflicted with poison by a skill other than this passive skill, the hero has a 35% chance of inflicting 1 stack of poison. So whenever an enemy is inflicted with poison by a skill other than this passive. Okay. So basically any other poison will add a stack of poison. Is it 100% chance? Has a 35% chance. Okay. So his battle skill shoots an arrow at the target, dealing poison damage for every 60 entitlement this hero has. The hero shoots 1 additional arrow. Okay. Up to 5 arrows can be shot upon 1 cast. So entitlement is something that we're going to want to stack on him. Interesting. His ultimate is going to be Lethal Arrow Storm. Launches a total of 4 attacks on the target area. Each attack inflicts poison damage on enemies within range, with a 50% chance of inflicting 2 stacks of poison on them for 15 seconds. Good lord. So the poison is, oh my god, I can't believe I got a legendary. Plus 0.5% of the target's max HP every 5 seconds, up to 30% of the caster's attack. Okay, and his captain skill is increase all allies' attack by, oh my god, 45% in the City of Trials battles. I don't know what the City of Trials is, but 45% is a lot of attack. Oh, that's so sick. Whew. I can't believe we got a legendary. Oh my god, and we have 2 more rolls. We have 2 more rolls. We got Twitch. I think that's a massive W. Like I said, I will literally make a whole team around poison now. Oh, that's sick. All right. Oh my god. I can't believe I was really worried we were going to get a legendary, and that one is sick. Let's see what else we got. We got another epic. Okay. Ooh. Oh, defense. Heck yeah. And I need a frost defense, actually. This is really good. Wow. This is awesome. So captain, increase all defense of allies' defense by 30%, cities of trials of battle, blah, blah, blah. When the hero deals damage to an enemy, there is a 50% chance of inflicting the target with recharging speed penalty for 5 seconds, which is reducing the recharging speed by 30%, which is really good. Basically, it slows down the ability that they can get their attacks going. Battle skill grants a shield for 5 seconds. When the shield is broken, a dispel, or wears off in any form, it deals cold damage to enemies within range. That's really good. Gains defense up 2, which is increased defense by 60% for 10 seconds, during which the hero deals cold damage to enemies within range. When the hero takes damage, oh, that's yeah. He's one we're going to be using for sure. Okay, even though it's not a legendary, that's literally an epic that I will be using. All right, so far I feel like I got my value. We have one more 5 roll. If I get a legendary here, I will be through the moon. But if not, I still have a team that I can use with ice and poison, which I'm very, very excited about. Let's roll. I don't really need anything at this point. I know what I'm going to build, so this is just for kicks and giggles. We got 2 epics. All right, so support. I don't think I have him yet. Argu. So his passive is when using skills to deal damage, if the target has any debuff, the duration of a random debuff on the target is reduced by 2 seconds. Okay. And then battle skill deals cold damage to the enemy with a 100% chance to inflict frozen. Wow, 100% chance. Unable to launch basic attacks or cast spells, but takes 30% less damage. Okay. Prioritizes attacks on the enemy with the most debuffs. Interesting. Ultimate is deals cold damage to the enemy with a 50% chance of inflicting 3 debuffs randomly selected from the following. All of these different things. Okay. Interesting. I don't think I'll use him. Moving on. What was the other epic I got? Okay, so this is a wildfire epic. Tanalanan. So passive skill is each successful wild check by allies grants 5% crit damage to the hero. This effect stacks up to 20 times. Wow, this is crazy. Wild performs a check with a basic success rate of 30% upon casting a skill. If successful, it increases the damage of the skill by 120%. Good lord. All right, so wild. Wields the double blade, dealing fire damage to the target 3 times. The higher the number difference between the buffs on the hero and the target, the higher the damage. That's confusing. All right, so wild gains 20% attack up for 10 seconds and deals fire damage to the target 5 times. Good lord, that's a pretty serious single target damage that you got there. Awesome. Cool. Oh man, I can't believe that. All right, so we got our legendary, guys. In case you're curious, I'm 37 out of 80 when it comes to summoning for the free guaranteed legendary. I can't believe I got the legendary, guys. That's huge. I cannot wait to build an entire team around. If you want to see more videos about this game, Dragonheir Silent Gods, make sure you smash the subscribe button, because this is definitely a game you should be checking out, and I'm going to be bringing some serious tips and tricks. Now that I have my legendary hero, I want to show you guys how you can unlock more legendary heroes in the game quite easily in Dragonheir Silent Gods. So the first thing you need to know is that the only way of getting a legendary hero is using the Heliolite summon. So that is going to be these gold dice at the top right here. You can see I have 1 left. Or with the purple ones, you're just going to be getting the random epics. And if you go up here, you can see, so about the dice, Helio dice, that's just the Helio dice. So if we go up to the top and we click on the Heliodite sort of exclamation mark up here, this is what's really important and should be part of your strategy in the game. Whether you're free to play, a dolphin or a whale, whatever, you're going to want to make sure that you keep in mind it's only a 3% chance of getting a legendary hero. But with that being said, this game does something that some games have started to do, but this game is doing it from the start, which is phenomenal. And that's going to be giving you a guaranteed legendary hero after only 35 attempts. So if you go 35 summons without getting a legendary hero, you are guaranteed, or 34, you are guaranteed to get it on the 35th roll, which is pretty phenomenal. And what I found is that it's not actually all that impossible to get these Helio dice as a free-to-play by just playing the game. You get them all the time, and you can get them for 350. If we were to go over here and increase where we want to get them, it costs 350 of our red currency in-game, which is an in-game currency that you can farm just by playing it. There's a whole bunch of different rewards and events going on right now for the game coming out where you're getting a bunch of them, and a lot of people tend to be using these on like food or re-rolls for like the arena, but honestly, I recommend you saving them so you can fill out your entire team and ideally push the content even easier with some of the either the good epics or the legendaries. Because keep in mind, you don't have to have a legendary hero to be successful in this game. Some of the best heroes that I've experienced so far are actually rare or even just epic. So either the purple ones or the blue ones. Legendaries are cool and all, but they're not necessarily the best in the game. They could be at in-game, which we're not there yet, but even right now, I've noticed that some of my favorite characters are actually even just the rare ones. So it costs 350, and as you can see, you can get these from quests, exploration, and redeeming the Wymura, which is the the paid currency. So you do have to obtain this from different offers in the game, but you can get the red currency from just questing or exploration. So do your side quests, get more of these, and as you explore, make sure you click on all the little hands to loot as much things as possible so you can get more of these and get up to the 35 of the die, of the Heliolite die. Now, one last tip before I end this video, and I do want to make sure you guys note that it is spelled out up here, but in case you guys don't want to read all this, the 35 guaranteed summon is not shared between the different events, the summoning events. So like right now, there is a summoning event going on right now for the Celeste alternate whatever summons, and basically you get to select a hero you want to get. This is a poison legendary tank that I would love to have, and every time you get a legendary hero that isn't him, you get a higher % chance of getting him next time. So keep in mind, if I were to roll 20 Heliolite dice on this summon banner and then go up and do 15 up here, I'm not going to be getting a guaranteed legendary because it's to the specific banner. So you are guaranteed 35 on this one, but also 35 on this one. So you don't want to run into a situation where you do 30 on this one and 30 on this one and don't guarantee yourself a legendary. So that was my last tip for this video, guys. Thank you again for Dragonheir Silent Gods for sponsoring today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. I am loving this game, literally even outside of being a sponsored video. I am playing this daily. So let me know what you want to see next in the comments below, and until next time, lock it in.